Hi, I'm Adam from the Utopia of Nerd News, and I'm here to give you a review for Spartacus, War of the Damned. The characters in Spartacus are, of course, just a really strong aspect of the show. The heroes, obviously, to this point, if you're watching this, you've probably seen the other seasons. They're very good. They're as good as they've always been. But as far as the new villains for this last season, Crassus' son Tiberius, Caesar, they're all really well done, and that's something the show's always had going for it. But instead of just making you hate the villains really bad like normally, Crassus you kind of have this almost respect for because of how he is. He's very different from the other Romans. His son Tiberius, on the other hand, is another one of those characters they did a really well job of wanting to see this person die in the most gruesome way imaginable. And as far as Caesar goes, I was a big fan of the way they did Caesar. Even though Caesar technically had nothing to do with the Spartacus Revolution, I understand why they wanted to throw him in, because he's such a big name. Though I think he would have been a little more Crassus's age, or at least on his level, than they portrayed on the show. But still, a very good job with Caesar as well. The directing was amazing for this show. Seriously, there were scenes where, without spoiling anything, my favorite character in the series, without naming who it is, I knew died before the end of the show. He died before maybe some of the others who die do, and I knew that going into it, but they did a really good job, since I knew that, of kind of teasing it the entire season. I'm like, this is going to be the episode, this is going to be the episode, and it never was until it was to that point, and you know it from the beginning, and they do it in such a great way. It was just heart-wrenching, the way they did it. Having his loved one watch him get decapitated through her eyes, seeing a reflection, and just really emotional stuff. And they had that in nearly every episode towards the end. Just scenes with Spartacus, like, fighting a couple Roman soldiers in, like, almost a gladiatorial type setting, where Gannicus is talking, and they have all the sound down, so you just hear Gannicus talking about how even though they hated being slaves, and they hated this and they hated that, how much they miss and how much they loved the arena, while Spartacus is just taking on a pair of fully equipped Roman soldiers by himself. It's just amazing stuff. And the last episode, where all these characters you've grown to love just start dying, or this or that, and it's an emotional roller coaster, and it's one of the best series endings I've ever seen for a TV series, and I knew it was coming. It was great. This season will go down as one of my all-time favorite seasons for any TV shows ever. The ones I could compare it to, maybe, off the top of my head, the first season of Game of Thrones, the first season of Dexter, the second season of Borgias. Those are the only ones that are popping to my mind that could even compare to it. It was amazing stuff. I can highly recommend this to people who like action, because this is the greatest action show that's ever been. I would recommend this to adults. This is a very adult show that deals with the very adult things. There's slavery, there's killing, there's rape. No kids, none. I wouldn't even say anyone under the age of 18 if they don't even have a mature enough mind to comprehend what's happening. This is a very adult show, and I can only say watch this if you're of an adult mind. But if you are in for a treat, because it is unbelievable. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please put them in the section below. Subscribe if you want to see other TV show reviews, or game reviews, or movie reviews, or anything else. Like the video if you liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.